What's up, reefers? This is Alex Wilson, Alex Corals right here, and this is another episode of my video log where you can learn from my mistakes, so come check it out. Alright, so here we go, and here's a shot of my 20-gallon quarantine right here, and that's right, I've turned off the protein skimmers. What's going on this one and the main system, both turned off the protein skimmer. Must be absolutely crazy. I've done it for a whole week right now and I haven't seen any ill effects. I've been checking out the corals, looking for any difference in the algae, and so good so far. I'll let you know what's going on there. The reasoning behind that is that I'm pulling out all kinds of skimming, which is good, but on the other hand, I'm having to dose both nitrate and phosphate. So I'm thinking, well, maybe if I don't have to, maybe I won't have to dose quite as much nitrate and phosphate if I can just turn off and leave the skimmate in the water itself. So that's an idea. Not sure if that's going to pan out in practice, but we can check it out here and see what's going on, if it's going to work or not work. One thing I can say though is that alkalinity on both these systems is right at 9, so getting ready to probably start dosing soon again. Alpha Reef and the nitrates, like I was saying, I was dosing up the nitrates up to 5 parts per million, phosphates up to 0.1 parts per million on the phosphates. So also did the test on here on using the Benereef for 3 weeks now. And so yeah, 3 weeks, it's been good, 1/8 of the recommended dosage, and that's what I would definitely recommend as far as adding. It definitely makes a difference. Patient enough, just give it a full 3 weeks, and you can definitely notice a big difference, like as far as algae growth on the rocks themselves right here, as well as the overflow right there. Definitely getting some browns there, some browns right on the glass right here where the silicone is at, so, as well as the crushed coral. And so here's a shot of it, and definitely when I wasn't adding anything at all, it was just 100% zero algae growth on the glass right there, and very slow coralline algae growth, if any. So definitely big difference there. I have some pistol shrimps that are in here stirring up the gravel a little bit right there. That's why you definitely get some colored and some where the algae has colonized the crushed coral. So definitely interesting. And I had some crushed coral that was down in the sump, right? And then I turned on the lights, and it seemed like when I did do that, turned on the lights, it went through a whole nother cycle. So it's kind of like a cycle of the uglies, where the algae colonize the new area that they can colonize. It goes through the stages before it starts settling down to get just the greens or just the coralline algae. And so here with the pistol shrimps, they push some out, so it's kind of the same thing. It's got some new exposed crushed coral there, and so it's kind of getting a little bit of the browns on a little bit before it starts to get the green and the coralline algae. So it is kind of strange because, like, I put something like this power head in here after being cleaned, and it goes through the same thing. However, it seems like it's a much quicker cycle where the coralline algae does colonize it just like within a month or two, I would say. Alright, so there we go, guys. That's my 2 cents right there on that stuff. And let's come and check out the main display over here. There it is. What's up, you thing? So I moved some of the stuff that's over here. Turned off the protein skimmer on this one. So good so far. And let's check out the coral scrubber. Same thing here. And it's starting to settle down a little bit, where the crushed coral is starting to get that green tinge to it instead of the brown, as you can see right there. Really taking a long time, months and months to do this. And then the rock, though, has been pretty much established to a rock that I had in the system here, so up on top in the display. So that would help too, but definitely taking its time. Some browns and the red slimes. So it's getting better and better. But definitely seem to be kicking a little bit of that red slime and the browns up here. And also have been testing the potassium on this one. I haven't tested the potassium, messed with it as much ever since the toxic dino flatulent nightmare. And I've been just going with nitrate and phosphate, but I went ahead and tested it again. And this one is a little bit on the high side, like at 470 parts per million. And then on the coral quarantine is a little low at 420 parts per million. So it's pretty easy to test and to just dose it up. And I'm using like some powder. I think it's the Brightwell product. And I just mix it up and then add so much every day. And it's quite a bit. I mean, you add so much and it just really goes up really, really slow. So it's quite easy to track and to monitor to bring it up to about 450 parts per million. So good so far. Let's see what's going on. I move some stuff over here, right, Yellow Tang? What's going on? Let's get same old Yellow Tang right here. It's getting bigger and bigger. It's just absolutely crazy. Eating like mad. Nori like crazy. What do we got? Flake. Mysis. Flake is so good. He lets it. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Alright, guys. So let's check out what's going on with these Acros over here in the system. Got this one right here. This is the Miyagi Tort. And really cool green base with purple tips. And then with purple polyps. Reddish purple polyps. Looking pretty good right there. Hopefully it'll do pretty well. That one right there is was the rainbow milliporer. That one was from Unique Corals. Not sure what that one's really going to look like as it grows out. So we'll have to see what it's going to look like. And got the rainbow loom in the back right there. Got the green belly slimer. Hopefully that one's going to come back. Got the radical red stag in the back as well as the green slimer stag. Okay, so let's check out. This is to the right here. I got the Walt Disney. It's a little bit of tinge of yellow on them. And then to the left is the home record. Almost look the same. And the Clam Garden. Alright, so where's the aquapore? Alright, right here I got more of this is the green milliporer doing good right there. Unique Corals, like another frag of it right there. And this one right here is the rainbow. Got this one off eBay. Rainbow aquapore seems to be doing pretty good there. Then to the right there, that one's the Marvelous Marvin. Seems almost quite similar to the Kryptonite Tenuous. We'll have to see. And then in the back there, that one is the rainbow. No, not rainbow. That one is the Fireworks. Fireworks, so definitely nice purplish, reddish, almost purplish acropora. So good pulp extension, good color so far. See how it's gonna do. That one right there is the Bonsai with the like darkish base with the greenest polyps. So doing good there. And moving back forward up here. I've got this one right here. This is the Fireworks table from Abe at Coral Euphoria. Definitely got some really nice color to them. Red with green and then red tips and then red polyps. So hopefully it'll definitely do really good in that space right there. I also have this one right here is the Christmas Skimmerless. You can barely see him right there. I thought it was completely dead. It was just, I almost threw the frag away a couple times, and then suddenly it came back, started turning greener and greener and greener, and now it has a pretty nice green to him. So, and it's got some polyps. It's gonna hopefully start recovering some of the lost tissue on the other side of the frag right there. But yeah, Christmas Skimmerless is gonna have a really nice. Should start to get some nice reddish and pink coloring into them, so hopefully it'll do that. And this one here is the Cup Coral Turbonaria. It's down in my coral scrubber, so I went ahead and moved them up top right here, and I thought that it might make a nice spot for them right there in this area right here, kind of in that little spot right there. Got these green splatter Goniastria, another Goniastria right there. Looking pretty good right there. Okay, here's the rainbow splice, guys. I got this one here. Now it was already there, but then I went ahead and got the other rainbow splice. I was in my coral scrubber and put that one there. So I got both of the rainbow splices right there. And then this is my style for a garden right there. So I got the two. I got the rainbow, I got the green, I got the purple, then in the back I got another rainbow. I'm thinking that I might want the only thing one that I really want to get to complete my collection is going to be the Steve Garrett Stylophore, which I originally got, if you remember, if you've seen my original videos that I made, I had it in my really small, but was like a 3-gallon system that didn't work out, but I did lose that one, and I had bought it, I don't know, like 1 or 2 more times after that, and it didn't make it as well. That was along with a bunch of other corals, so looking forward to getting another Steve Garrett Stylophore to complete the collection, as well as Green Rogers green table. So get a nice, because I have with green, it's a nice table, and then the green is just a real sharp green, almost like the green body slimer, right, little thing. So that would be a really good one to get. And so I got my Goniopores right there here as well. Looking better and better on these guys, and the purple one right here. Getting bigger and bigger, and then I have the green ones over here. They're wiped out. It was just like completely, they used to be nice big brownish green ones, and they got the dinoflagellate nightmare really affected them, but they're starting to come back, so looks like they're gonna be coming back. Heliofungia right there. Alright guys, well, I guess that's it. Quick update. I don't have any backup power on these guys. I do have the backup power. I'm running the Ecotech Marine on the L2. That's my main pump on this one. And yeah, so it has a nickel battery. That means that it's going to just last 3 years or so. And you know, they definitely, well, I'm looking forward to these guys in the future coming out with a lithium ion version, updated version that will be much longer lasting, much cheaper, and hopefully a bit of better batteries. And but I don't have a generator. It's just seems like just not worth it for my situation yet. I'm just not quite big enough for that, but I'm thinking that it's going to be good for a lot of people, and that if you were to get it, I heard that it's really, makes sense to get one instead of gasoline, to get propane or kerosene, a natural gas system that will just much easier to maintain, because that gasoline only lasts a couple months before it goes bad. So on the other hand there, I'm also going to get an inverter, and this inverter will allow me to just connect to my car, and then I could plug in a few things to it, and then that's just one option, that I could use in an emergency that I'll have here ready to go. And but one thing that's interesting is that my car, it doesn't have I have just a normal car. However, it does not have a normal battery. I switched out the nickel battery that it has to a lithium ion battery. So it definitely, starter battery on it. So it definitely has a really good, rather expensive starter battery on it. So lithium ion, so definitely should have some more capacity than just your standard battery that you normally would have on the car. So that's what I'm planning on doing there. And then on this one right here too, I have just the air pump on here. It's just like a little freshwater system in an emergency where it shuts off and it gives just the air bubbler, that will go, and it has some lithium ion batteries that just built into it, right? So it'll last, it's not going to last that long until the batteries of the thing goes out, but it's going to go, I think it might go 24 hours or so, it's just a little, here's a shot of it, it's just a little battery pump, just looks like a normal battery, except, a normal air pump, except that it connects to the electricity, so you can plug it straight in, and then it detects, of course, when the power goes out and then turns back on. Of course, it's just a little bubbler here, so it definitely does bubble up and then make a little mess, because I just have it straight into the aquarium itself right here. There's no other spot for it, and just bubbles up and can make a little bit of a mess there for me, but better than nothing. So ideally, I'm looking forward in the future for an update on these guys to be able to get a lithium ion system right here that can easily just power at least this little innovative marine power head right here. And they definitely do not have a good battery system, innovative marine. So looking forward to the future for them to be able to get that on their pumps. All right, guys, check on the next one. Happy reefing. Bye.